Hello and welcome to Crafternoon with Mr. Ryan. Today we're going to be practicing the ancient Japanese art of origami and making a beautiful shape, hearts. I love origami because origami is very simple. It only requires a piece of paper and we're able to watch as a simple square shape transforms into all sorts of different shapes or animals, anything you can think of. It's just so creative because it starts from such a simple, basic concept, a square sheet of paper. So the first thing we're going to need to do in origami is we're going to need to make origami paper. You can go to the store and buy origami paper, and you'll notice that origami paper is a lot like regular paper, except there are a few key differences. Origami paper is square, and sometimes, but not always, it's typically a little smaller than paper, standard letter size paper, and usually it's a lot of colors. It's very colorful and there are patterns and things. But that's okay, we don't need that. So today I'm going to show you how to take a standard letter-sized paper and turn it into an origami paper, and then turn that origami paper into a heart. So the first thing I want you to do is take the long end and fold it all the way down to the edge of the paper. Fold it all the way down to the edge of the paper, like so, and fold neatly, and it'll look like a sail of a sailboat. And I want you to take the other side and fold that down again as neat as you can to the very edge of the paper, and that'll leave you with the shape that almost looks like a house or a tent. And then what I want you to do is take this extra bit of paper where it's straight, where it's a straight line, and fold that up like this, and it'll look like a hat. Now, what I want you to do is unfold everything, and that'll give you what looks like an X. Sorry, you can't exactly see the folds. It'll look like an X in the middle with a line at the bottom, and that is where I want you to cut. So take some scissors and cut along the line at the bottom that you've created, that little crease it's called, and that'll leave you with a nice, perfectly square piece of paper, or as perfect as we can get. So you have your square paper, and what we've actually done is we've pre-folded it already, but if you begin with origami paper, what I'd like you to do is just fold your paper in half twice, and that'll leave you with a triangle like this, and then open it up again. Right? It's important. We want to have that X in the middle of our paper, because now what we're going to do is we're going to take our paper, hold it like a diamond, like this, not like a square like this, but like a diamond like this, and I want you to take that top edge, and I want you to fold that down to the middle crease of your paper, like so. Just like this. It'll look even more like a diamond now. Doesn't it kind of look like the diamond that Superman has on his chest with the S? Right? So we've got ourselves a little diamond, and now what I want us to do is take the bottom, that bottom of the diamond where the point is, and fold that all the way up here to the top, to that top fold we just made. Try and make it so that it's nice and in the middle and even and neat, and it's going to look like this. Doesn't quite look like a heart yet, you might be telling to yourself, but hold on, we're not done yet. So now we've got this funky shape. It'll look a little peculiar, it'll look a little strange, but what I want you to do is take the sides, right, and fold it up directly across the middle like this. And it'll pop up, and it'll start to begin to look like a heart. And I want you to do that for both sides. Fold them up in the middle, and you'll notice it's starting to look a lot like a heart. It's a little too rigid. There are these sharp lines but otherwise it's starting to look a little bit like a heart. But we want to make these lines more curved because right now it's all angles and we need nice curves on our heart to make our heart look nice. So what I want you to do is take the sides, take the edges, and fold them back. Fold them back. It doesn't matter exactly how far you fold them back, just a little bit. Fold them back. When they've got both of our sides folded, it looks really nice. And then we take our 2 points at the top, and the same thing, we fold them down just a little bit. Just a little bit. And that gives us a heart. Now, it might look a little too rigid still. We don't have perfect curves. We've got folds in the place of curves. But this is a great heart. It's a great idea. What you can do is if you really like someone, like your mom or your dad or a friend, you could write your name on here, write their name, and hand it to them as a little heartogram gift. Well, this has been another installation of Crafternoon of the Origami series with Mr. Ryan. I love origami. Origami is very simple, very fun, very easy to do. If you like this, I definitely check out, just Google origami instructions, and you'll find tons of different shapes and animals and all sorts of things you can make. But I thank you all very much for joining me today for this very simple, easy Crafternoon origami craft. We made hearts. I love hearts. Hearts are always nice, especially if you give it to someone. It makes their day. Well, thank you very much for joining me for Crafternoon. I had a lot of fun with you. Please feel free to check out our other crafts in this video series, or if you're looking for some fun activities you can do from home, go ahead and check out veronalibrary.org/children. Until next time, I'll be seeing you. Bye-bye.